guys, it's Farmer Beavis once again, and welcome to, it's Baldeykino version 2.3. This is a new little series that I wanna start. I don't know how long it will be or what exactly we're gonna do, but yeah, we're gonna have some fun here on Baldeykino. I just started out. You see it's 6:44 in the morning. The only thing I did is purchase this luxury vehicle here. It's a Moskvich, and this is recommended for this map because you can transport bread with that thing. What that is all about, we will probably see in another future episode, but today we're just gonna explore the map a bit and feed the fish and transport some sand. So let's get going. Yeah, we're gonna start this thing up. See, we have an interior and all that. Oops, reverse cam. Yeah, and this is our starting point here. A little, 70s era relic of Soviet urban planning, or whatever you want to call it. This is our main farm here. We're gonna come back to that in a minute. We're just gonna drive out here on the main road. Here we have a little bus stop and a Consum, which is basically these stores are pretty much in every little small Russian town. It's like a little supermarket where you can get all stuff for your daily life, like bread, milk, all that good stuff. You see, we have quite some big fields, and if we turn in here, we have, what does this look like? This is the BGA, and as you see, we already have a wheel loader over there. So yeah, we will go over the equipment we have when we get back to the main farm. This is the main feeding bunker. As you see, quite the the facility here. When I first explored this map off screen, I was like, is this the I was thinking that this is the grain silo, but then I was like, this doesn't look like a grain silo. And when I walked up to it, I got the prompt from the BGA extension that I have installed. So yeah, then I was like, okay, this is what it is. And over here we can take this little, this little off ramp here, or this little path, and this is the sell point for your pigs and your beef. And if we come back here, we have a little heating plant. So if you make wood chips, you can sell them here. Just gonna back up and turn around and drive back out of here. Yeah, we can take a look at the PDA map real quick. The overlay unfortunately is in German, so but I think most of the stuff is pretty clear or better say it's a mixture of German and English. You see freight yard, biomass heating plant, Schlachter, which is the butcher where we just were, sand sell point, Holzlager, which is the sell point for your wood. But okay, as you saw, we don't own any fields from the start, so I don't know if the basic idea is that you just sell off all your crops you start out with, and then maybe have enough money for a field, or that you just hijack a field and harvest that, or maybe they expect you to shovel sand until you're rich, which we are about to do. Yeah, we just gonna turn in here And just gonna come in through here. The gate is automatic. I know it doesn't look like that, but it is automatic. So best of Russian technology. I'm sorry for my bad Russian accent. Yeah, we're just gonna park the Moskvich here. And let's have a look. What do we have here? We have a Deutz. I think this is a 661? Yeah. We have a little New Holland T475 with a front loader. So the Köckerling over there. What do we have here? A Hurlimann with the plow, another front weight, and the tow behind fertilizer spreader. 2 agroliner tippers, and on the other farm we have another Hurlimann with a loading wagon. Yeah, little brain fart there on Beavis' side. On the other farm we have, where we maybe get in this episode, I can't promise yet, but we have a Hurlimann, a little mower, and muck spreader, and a slurry tank. And here we have not 1, not 2, but 3 Sampo Rosenlu. So those are gonna go really quickly. Here we have another tipper and the 3 cutter heads. Yeah, so the starting equipment is quite yeah, royal, so to speak. But what we're gonna do is just grab the Deutz here. Hook up the front weights. Not run into anything, hopefully. Yep, too late. Already bumped into something. Okay, and we're gonna come back here. And hook up the 2 agroliners. Why 2 agroliners? Well, we're gonna take one filled with corn, so we can feed the fish, and the other one we're just gonna tow empty for the time being, and yeah, take some sand on the way back. We're gonna come back out here to the main road and make a left. And this is surprising that he isn't driving faster, but we're just gonna overtake him. As you see, leaving Baldeykino. And we're gonna drive to the grain silo, which is outside of town. I think it's part of a cooperative or whatever. But we're just gonna see what we have there when we get there. Yeah. Great sentence, Beavis. Great sentence, as always. Yeah. We're just gonna turn in here. As you see, we have a little area here. A little gatehouse. Hello? Anybody home? Not awake yet. We have a working scale, as you see. And you can just drive under here. Yeah, preferably not get stuck on anything. And if you pull far enough forward, you see you get the fill trigger. And we're gonna get some corn. Nice little animation coming out of the little sprout there, or out of the silo. Yeah, and we're gonna carry on. And now you're gonna say, Beavis, you said feeding the fish. You know this is a farming game and not my little aquarium or whatever. Yeah, I know, but you will see when we get there. To get to the fish pond, we go back on the main roads. drive further east. And if you let me see where it is. This is one of the sand cell points. We're gonna carry some sand there in a minute. If you look, I think we went past it. Yeah, if you look back there, there are the. Let me just turn around here. And drive underneath the bridge. Over there, over the hilltop, there is the storage for the earth fruits for sugar beets and potatoes. Over here we have a little bakery, and the sell point for the milk is also in there. We're gonna explore that in another episode. If you guys want to see more of this, if you tell me this is not something you want to see, then yeah, I probably won't bother you with further videos. Like you saw, we have a nice little pothole there, so I probably should have slowed down. We'll definitely slow down here because this bridge doesn't look very trustworthy. Almost has a bit of a spin tire feel to it, that path back here. Yeah, and then here we have some empty buildings and sheds. Probably we're very busy at a time when, yeah, things were better. But hey, what can you do? We're just gonna... Is this the way? Yeah, we're just gonna drive down here. We're gonna switch to the external cam for this, because this is a bit tricky. And we're gonna hopefully not set the tractor into the water. And we're gonna tip the corn into this little float here, which I suppose is then tucked out to the middle of the lake like the other one, and then the fish are fed from there. Yeah, and I think this is where you pick up the fish. I will have to investigate that further. But now we're gonna go back to the sand pits, and for that we're gonna take the roundabout way, if I can find that road again. Other day. We're just gonna, yeah, run right into the pole. Perfect, Beavis, perfect. This is some great video I'm delivering to you guys here. I know, I am very sorry. Yeah, we're gonna go over this bridge of death here again, and then I think the path leads away somewhere from the little area here where the milk cell point and the bakery is. So yeah, gonna go past this field here, and you see the fields are pretty huge, and this one, for example, you first will have to prepare. So yeah, as you see, wide open landscape here, and what I really like about this map are these little, yeah, roads by the field. It's not just a flat, empty road that is in perfect condition, but they have bumps in them, and they don't really go straight. And yeah, and here we have a little, I think that is an old church. It is probably abandoned for years now. But yeah, all those little details. And here we are at the sandpit. And we're just gonna pull in. I hope they're open already. Let's see what they say. Transportation is not for sand. Ah, I didn't have the cover off. And now you see, it's early. Working the hours of 8. Yeah, they only are open from 8 to 6. So we will have to forward the time a little. Let's see if I give it a little burst of time forwarding. And you see, starting 8 AM. Ah, here we are, guys. Yeah, I just had to pull away and pull back in. And you see, now he starts to load our trailer. And you also see he really isn't in a hurry. Yeah. And you see, we get some sand in our trailer here. The texture looks a bit like wheat, but I think this is an issue with the multi-fruit script. Simply because all documentation hasn't been released, I don't think they can add new textures yet. But anyhow, I'm just gonna pause here real quick. And I come back when our trailers are filled. Okay, guys. See you then. And we are back, guys. Yeah, as you see, he just finished the last scoop. And we're gonna drive off now back into the town and deliver some of the sand. Yeah. I think it's pretty neat that they didn't just, I don't know, place a conveyor belt there and have you load from that, but that they really put a little excavator there that shovels the stuff into your trailer and also tells you off for being there too early because he doesn't want to work yet. It's not 8 o'clock yet, so yeah, get bent. Yeah. Anyhow, we're gonna take the road back into town here. Over in that direction is some more stuff like the other sell point for grain and the bank and the sell point for the eggs and the sell point for potatoes and sugar beets. But as I said, that will probably be stuff for future videos on this map. Because we're gonna... I think we're just gonna sell the sand and then basically call it a day for this first episode. Yeah, as I wanted to say earlier, for this map you don't really need that much complicated stuff. Only thing you need is the multi-fruit and a special plugin for it, but that is all available on Mod Hoster. I will link that in the video description. And yeah, and what else you would need is probably a trailer that can that can load water, because that would be the fill type that is then also, for example, if you have a water tanker, it can also load fish thanks to the multi-fruit add-on for this map. And you see, we're just gonna pull in here and tip the sand. We get quite the amount for our sand trucking, so I think that is a valuable or viable, not valuable. Well, valuable is the sand maybe, but anyhow, is a viable source of income on this map. So if you enjoy your trucking, get a truck that can load wheat, and thanks to the multi-fruit plugin you can also haul sand around. Yeah, I'm now gonna go back to the main farm and sell some of our starting equipment. For example, I will trade in all the harvesters, for example, for one, yeah, decent-ish harvester. And yeah, the tractors. Only thing I probably gonna keep are these agroliners and the Moskvich. Other than that, I will sell everything, and then we will see where we are. Yeah, in the next episode we're gonna start out with the new stuff on the main farm, and we're gonna go from there. Yeah, guys, for now I thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you want to see more. Leave a like or leave a comment or both, and I catch you later.